Hey guys, how's it going, and welcome back to a brand new video. Now, my dudes, you have been asking for a modern mansion in the comment section for forever, and boys and girls, I have just that for you today. So if you could leave a like on this video, let's try and get to 500 likes. That would mean so much to me. But yeah, let's get into building this. Okie dokie, let's get into building this Minecraft modern mansion. Now, I've kind of got this going on to kind of show you guys, give you an idea of what we're going to be doing and how this mansion is set out. So we have ourselves 37 blocks going as this way, and then off the corner of this side, we have ourselves 25 blocks going that way. So in total, we have a 37 by 26 block plot. Pretty big, and as you can see, I've used the different color walls to kind of mark out different sections, because even I'm going to need some help on this one, boys and girls. It's a pretty big house, and hopefully we can nail it first shot. So we're going to be using some of these materials at first: some gray concrete, some white concrete, light blue concrete, some ice, and some andesite blocks. So I'm going to start off in this left corner, okay, and I'm going to jump a 1, okay, and we're going to remove this 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7, and let's replace that with our gray concrete blocks. We're then going to jump this way 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7 blocks and do exactly the same. Now we can take this all the way around, so removing all the red I've marked in the plot, and we're just going to join this gray concrete to the gray concrete on this side, like so. We can then remove the blocks in the middle and completely fill this little section in with the gray concrete. And bam, okay, so we got a little gray concrete square in the corner just here. Now, okay, we're going to grab our white concrete, and on this end of the gray concrete, place a 1, okay, next to it, so we've got this from the top, then taking it to the front, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8 blocks of white concrete. Okay, we're now going to take it along this way, so let's see here: 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. 31, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 36 blocks. Now, if you're getting tired of me counting, I'm sorry, please forgive me, but hey, you guys need to know the dimensions. Now, if we fly down just here to our first little corner block between the gray and the concrete, we're going to remove 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6 and replace this with 6 white concrete blocks. Okay, now going this way: 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, and 13. Also replacing these with our white concrete, a little something like this. Now we grab ourselves our light blue concrete. We remove 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, and we do this all the way down to match where we just placed our last white concrete block. Okay, so removing all of this, and we're going to fill this in with our light blue concrete blocks, and this is going to be the bottom of our swimming pool. Mr. Piggy, please move, dude. Come on, buddy. Thank you. Okay, so the last block is placed of our blue concrete, and this is what we should have from the top. Okay, so now this is where we need to start adding some levels to our house, because this is kind of like the first level section, and then kind of picture it built up all the way onto maybe like a mountainside or something. It should look pretty cool, but we're gonna work on that. I myself don't fully know what we're doing, so this could be a little work in progress and could be a little bit derp. So we're gonna grab our ice now, okay, and from this white concrete block, count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6, okay, and we're gonna take this along of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, and 13, okay, kind of like a little L shape. We're now going to grab our white concrete, and we're going to take this along 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, and 15 blocks. Now, if we go around the swimming pool, let's see here, diagonal from this ice block, we're going to place 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6 white concrete, and then take it back this way, a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, and on this block, 14, and it should connect to our first ice block that we placed. We're now going to take it 1 and 2 inwards, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8 blocks of white concrete, and it should meet perfectly with this row we placed at first. Let's just head over back to this side now, and from this white concrete block, we're going to leave a gap, okay, of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and on the 7th block, place ourselves a white concrete. We can now take this back, a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7, and let's go over to this side, and let's just do the same. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and these pigs are hating me right now. A move, a move, a move. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and let's place our last block a little something like this, giving us this shape from above. Now, as you can see, I've placed this gray concrete, and that's to mark where we're going to have our andesite. So in this little gap, we're going to place 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6, and take along to the side 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7, okay? We're going to bring this across and fill this entire middle section with andesite. And bam, okay, so now this is done. We should have this from above. We're now going to grab ourselves our white concrete blocks, and from the back of this last white concrete, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, and 16, bringing us to what should be the final block on your plot size. We're going to take this all the way along, okay, all the way over there, and we're going to join it back around to our concrete blocks on the other side of the build. Now, this video may take a while. I hope you're having a fabulous day, and I hope you're ready for a pretty big building video. So this is what we should have now. It should all be pretty connected and look a little something like this. Now, you'd be thinking, how we be adding layers to this? Well, I'm gonna tell you, okay? We are going to be bringing this block up here by 3 blocks. A bam, okay? So that's gonna be raised to here. This is gonna go along to this corner, 3 blocks high, to this corner, all the way along to the end of our swimming pool, okay? Again, at the other side of our swimming pool, a bam. This white concrete here coming up to 3 blocks. This is coming up to 3 blocks all the way along, diagonal 1 block. This is coming up to 3 blocks along with this block at the end, okay? And these two are also coming up to 3 blocks. I'm kind of marking all so you can kind of get a little picture of what's going to be raised and what isn't, okay? Because it's kind of difficult because of the white concrete blending in. Let's go to this back corner. We're going to raise this by a 1 and 2. That's going to be 3 blocks in height. And over here, 1 and 2, this is also going to be 3 blocks in height. So what we're keeping on the ground is this gray concrete and this first kind of row of white concrete going around and meeting these 2 blocks just here. From above, we have this. And now we're going to start by raising all of these blocks by 2 in height, creating 3 block pillars all over the show. And I will meet you back here in just a second. Hey, now, don't place there, Mr. Ice. Okay, so it's all filled in and it's looking amazing. So as you can see, I just filled in everything with white concrete and brought the blocks we needed to up another 2, making them 3 in height. And this is what we got going. So we need to make ourselves a little staircase now, going from this concrete section up to our pool side. So I'm thinking, let's see, 1 and 2, 3 and 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 and 10 quartz slabs, and that just gives us a nice little stairway. It means we can walk up straight to our pool. Speaking of, we need to add some lighting underneath this, so let's count from the bottom. 1, 2, 3, 4 on the 5th block, a bam, sea lantern, and do the same on the other side. 1, 2, 3 and 4, 5th block, a bam. We're now gonna make a hot tub, and I don't exactly know what size to do this. Let's see, let's count, say, 2 blocks away to give us enough room. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, okay? And we'll do the same again. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, and 4. So we get a little 5x5 square. And that should be enough for a hot tub. That's pretty perfect, actually. So I'm going to grab the quartz and let's do 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, and 1, 2, 3. Leaving our corners kind of clear. A little something like so. We can then maybe remove the middle 3x3 and do a little quartzy circle going all the way around. I like that. Wait, what block is it that has the kind of little thing on the top? I'm not too sure, but we could use this smoker, okay? We could place these on the sides. These kind of act as the little jet things on the hot tub. And I think we're good to kind of fill this in. And now because of the water update, we should just be able to kind of fill all of this in. Pretty perfect, actually. Try and get everything because the water kind of makes some weird little shapes, but that is pretty nice. I like that. Kind of looks like the little chairs inside the hot tub. Perfecto. Now we're going to be filling up our swimming pool, and, you know, cover your ears again, because the water is so loud when you place it. Now let's get all of this completely filled in to the top. It is so beautiful. I love it. I absolutely love it. Now we're going to grab our grass blocks, and we're going to be working out a little pathway just here. Okay, so grabbing our grass blocks now, we're going to go to the top of our staircase, jump 1 block away, and remove 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6, and replace that with grass, like so. We can then do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6, and also place this with grass. We're now going to remove all of this section. Okay, we should have a little 6x6 going on, and we're going to completely fill this little area with grass, and then we're going to take it up the side also. And this is going to kind of be the entrance to our house, actually. I'm pretty sure around this side. I kind of haven't figured it all out in my head yet, but I'm hoping it will kind of just like come up this little bit, and then we'll walk around here, hopefully to a little side entrance on the mansion, but we'll see. Let's now take this a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9, and we'll just finish it at the back of the plot, and we'll take this along 2 more blocks, making it 3 in width, okay, all the way along. And my oh my sound's really high right now. I'm gonna go in, turn those down a little bit, and this is what we should have, kind of like a big thumbs up. Okay, now we're gonna be grabbing our oak leaves, and let's do a little something like this. So let's place ourselves 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and we're actually gonna place 8, bringing it on top of the white concrete, okay? And now we're just going to take this side all the way along until we reach the back of our plot, just like this, okay? Then let's jump ourselves 2 blocks. Let's place 1 and 2 smooth quartz slabs, and then with our oak leaves, bring it along. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, and 4. This is where we're going to have our entrance, I'm pretty sure, so let's do a little slab going on here, and then we'll grab our oak leaves and do another 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then we'll take it along 1, 2, 3, and 4. This way, okay? So we should have 4 blocks in between our oak leaves. We're just going to place ourselves another 1 here, and then we can do ourselves 1, 2, and 3 smooth quartz slabs, a little something like so, okay? Now grab our wooden shovel, and we're just going to dig a 3-block path going this way, and then a 2-block path going all the way to our quartz blocks at the back, and we should have this from above. I like that, actually. I do like that a lot. And then at the side here, we could just maybe plant ourselves a little few flowers, a little something like that, spice it up, make it look all fancy schmancy, and that is what we got going. Over here, we need our grass blocks once again. We're going to do ourselves a little 1, 2, 3 on the end of the andesite, a bam, bam, bam. Let's jump 1 block, place 1, 2, and 3, and let's take these leaves all the way to the front of the house. A little something like that. We can even bring these down and to the ground like so, okay? Kind of like a big bush wall. In real life, or if it was in like a default world, I'd probably just say leave it here and then have maybe trees and have it drop off a mountainside, because I think that could look really nice. But now we need to start laying the foundations for the actual house, because currently we have a platform and no house, so we need to get that fixed. Okay, so for our main house, I'm thinking we'd be using some smooth quartz and some light gray concrete, okay? And first I'm going to mark out some big struts of light gray concrete so we can kind of figure out where all the quartz goes in between, because personally, I got no idea. So let's jump to the edge of our hot tub, say, and let's jump 1 and 2 blocks in and place 1, okay? A little light gray concrete, something like so, and 2 next to it. So 2 little blocks, and let's take this bad by 7. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7, making this 8 in length. We'll do exactly the same here and double it up. Now let's take this up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9 blocks, making it 10 in total. And I feel like 10 is a pretty solid height. I want to kind of have them sticking up a little bit at the top, and we're just going to do this for this entire pillar. Okay, so we got ourselves our first strut. That's pretty solid, but hey, it ain't a house. Let's jump to the back of this, okay? And we're going to count ourselves along 1, 2, 3, and 4, and place ourselves 1, 2, 3, light gray concrete, a little something like this, I think. Let's take it out the back, another 1, 2, 3, and on the other side, 1, 2, and 3, giving us something like this. And we should just take this up the same. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9 blocks. And it's going to be exactly the same, height. And it's just going to be a 3x3. So we're going to take this all the way up. And I think we're going to make ourselves one more light gray pillar on the front, and then maybe 1 or 2 on the back as well. And then it should give us a rough idea of where we can place the kind of rest of the house in between. I always find it's pretty easy to do that. You place the big main structures first, and then you kind of go in with all the little bits. Let's see here. In front of this, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Okay, little 5 block, and 1 and 2. That should work pretty nicely now. So let's just simply take this back another 1 and 2, making it 3 back and 2 in width. And let's take this up another 9 blocks, making it 10 blocks in total. All 3 of our pillars should be exactly the same height, I'm hoping, all 10 blocks tall, and if yours aren't, well hey, go back and just remove or delete some blocks. This is what we've got so far. Now you're probably thinking, dude, this is just pillars, but trust me, we're going to transform this into a mansion. Let's jump here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6, and do the same again, 1, 2, and 3 blocks. Okay, that should take us to the end of our plot, and we're just going to once again take this up to 10 blocks in total. And that should be it for the pillars. I don't really want to place any more overcrowded with gray, you know. This is a pretty minimalist house, or that's kind of the style I like to go for. But from above, we got this going on. 4 huge little pillars. And now we gotta place the rest of our mansion. Okay, so this is where we need our smooth quartz. And let's see just here. We're gonna jump to this first column we made with the grey concrete and place 1, 2, 3, and 4 in between that, connecting to the middle block of this second pillar. From the middle block, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Okay, now we can do the same, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And let's take this back, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And let's see 8, because I kind of want this to go directly through the middle of that column back here. So now we can take this along 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, and 18, connecting to the middle block of this pillar. On this side of the column, let's do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and let's see here, a 7. I think that could work pretty well. Now for this section of the house, I was thinking we have it kind of on an upper level here. It drops down into this section. Okay, so I'm going to jump to the front here. Let's jump, say, 1, 2, and 3 blocks in. Count 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And let's place in front of this grass now 1, 2, and 3 grey concrete. And let's take this up another 2, making it 3 in height. And the kind of shape I want to go for here is maybe like a little, let's do 1, 2, 3, and 4 quartz. And take this all the way along over until it connects to the concrete. And you'll kind of see how that works with a little modern shape just here. But now we need to kind of work out how it's going to connect to this back wall. Okay, let's see here. Let's place 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6 smooth quartz. And let's raise this to 4 in height as well, okay, to match this quartz. I can't place blocks for my life. That should work pretty nicely. And now let's do, say, 1, 2, 3 of the quartz blocks. Okay, they're a little bit different. You can kind of tell the difference between the concrete and the quartz. And let's take this along 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. It doesn't actually match up, but that should be okay. You know, it's all about shapes in the modern building, so hopefully that shape will look pretty nice at a later date. But I like that. Let's do 1, 2, and 3, and let's take this along as well, just so we kind of know that this is going to connect at some point. And let's just bring this up, and this can join all the way to the wall as well. So this is what we've got so far on this side of the house. No, I just kind of want to go back to here. And I was thinking, this is a little bit weird how this kind of stops. So we're just going to do 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 quartz blocks and take it all the way along until we reach our grey concrete wall. And we're going to fill all of this in, okay? And this can be like another little raised level. And hopefully we'll have maybe some like sun lounges or a table and chairs. It doesn't matter too much what goes on it. It's just about how it looks. And I like that. So let's now grab our smooth quartz slabs once again. Place 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, and 14. Leaving this last block, so I want to grab myself some oak leaves and place ourselves 1 and 2 and take this along 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Okay, we'll leave 1 block because we're going to place probably some windows or some doors here a little later on. What do you guys think about the start of this house? Not too shabby. Now, as for the floor on the inside, we're just going to use some classic oak wood planks. From this block just here, let's do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7, okay? And we're going to fill this entire section in with oak planks, okay? And this is going to be like our first level, and then here we're going to drop down into our second level, which is also actually just going to be oak planks as well. But it's just nice to have a little bit of depth, you know, difference in level in a house can be really, really nice to look at. And bam. Okay, so our first level of oak wood planks is filled in, and let's just go do our second level. Now, this is going to be our door entrance, okay? So these are going to start 1, 2, 3, 4 blocks in, okay? So don't place any planks in between the grey concrete, just behind that. And let's dig all of this out, actually, so you guys can see, and then I'll fill it in afterwards off camera. But I want to give you guys a rough idea. So remember, we placed our quartz. Oh, I just accidentally deleted that. Don't mind me. But we should have our little kind of quartz road dividing the white concrete, so we know where we need to remove. And this is what we should have. So all of this is going to be oak planks. And yeah, then we need to kind of place a little staircase in just a second so we can get down into this level. Okay, absolutely perfect. So all our oak planks are filled in. And as far as this outside section goes, I'm just going to grab our grass blocks, okay? And I'm going to start removing all the white concrete that's kind of like the outskirts, like the cuttings of this. And I'm just going to replace it all with grass for the minute, okay? Because I'm going to do some kind of like little bamboo feature down here. Haven't decided what yet, but it's going to be pretty nice, okay? So I'm just going to remove all of this, and we're going to replace that with grass, just so we can kind of add some bushes and flowers, and make it look a little bit less white by the end of the tutorial. And boom, perfect. A little bit of grass outside, so we don't have a load of white concrete. On the inside, let's go in and grab ourselves some oak wood slabs, and let's place 1, 2, and 3. a little something like that. Go and grab our spruce trapdoors, maybe place 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Flick these up, and then we have a little barrier so we don't fall down these stairs. I'm liking how this is looking. So once again, let's grab our quartz or our smooth quartz and figure out how this is all gonna work. So I'm thinking just here, this flooring is gonna come from this block 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, and 13 blocks. Joining this wall just here, okay? And this is all going to be completely filled in with smooth quartz. So we can do that just now, and at least that gives us somewhat of an idea of where our second floor is going to start and where we can do the rest of the house. But I also kind of want to have this raised as well, just like the first floor, and because we're going to kind of have to do that because of the ceiling heights. This ceiling is going to have to be here if you kind of understand or catch my drift. But that works for now, and then we could just maybe place ourselves 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 smooth quartz slabs, and then it will kind of go really nice and smooth to the next level when we place it. But I like that. Okay, so once again with our smooth quartz, let's head over to where our main entrance is gonna be. First, we're gonna need a doorway, so let's do a 1, 2, and 3. 1, 2, and 3, and then we can just place a quartz slab 2 blocks up, and let's do 3 along the top, so 1, 2, and 3. This is what we got going on, okay? And we can even go in, grab our birch door, and just place that on the back of the block like so. So we've got our front door entrance, a little something like this. Let's do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and let's take the rest of this up and make it 8 blocks in height. So this is what we should have so far. Now I'm going to jump to this back pillar, and let's go 1 block down from the top and do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. And that should be pretty good, and we're just going to bring it down now 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7, giving us this little upside down L shape, and we're going to fill all of this in to make one big quartz wall. Okay, perfect. Now on this side, we're just going to go along. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Bring it down. It should match perfectly with this block, and we're going to fill this section in as well, bring it all the way to the top with our quartz blocks, giving us a little something like this. We've got a big quartz wall stretching along the back of our house. Now this is looking pretty bad, so let's add a few little window gaps in. Let's do one, let's say 1, 2, take it down 3, little 2x3 window just here. That should work pretty well. Let's go 1, 2, 3 here, and let's make it look pretty cool at the back. So let's do a 3 block gap, 1, 2, 3, take this down, a little square window. Maybe if we do 1 block diagonal here, a 1 and a 2 block. Giving us something like that. I know it looks a little crazy, but trust me, it should work out pretty well later in the build. Okay, let's see. We need to complete our first floor. So let's see. Let's jump 1, 2, 3 on the 4th block. Count ourselves 1, 2, 3, and 4. And hopefully that should join to our grey concrete. Absolutely perfect. And we're going to take this all the way through. Okay, second block in, connecting it all the way through. And let's do that for our last 2 pillars. And we have a little bit more started into shape. Okay, we're going to go at the back here. Let's see, 1, 2, and take it all the way along until it reaches our quartz wall. And this is what we got going on from the top. Now, we can start to fill all of this in. Okay, let's see. We're going to take it all the way along and in between our pillars. And then let's do this block. Okay, and that's why we place this quartz slab, because it's going to look really, really smooth all the way up. Take it along. I'm going to fill this entire section in with quartz. And boom. Okay, so our quartz platform is completely filled in, and that's a little bit different over here. So we kind of need to work out how these walls are going to kind of go into place. Let's jump 1, 2, 3 on the 4th block on the gray. Let's do 1, 2 gray blocks and take these up. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, and 4. And then our roof will kind of sit here, and that should join perfectly. And it's 1 block away. That's perfect. Okay, let's do a little 1, 2 block gap. Place 1 and 2. Take these up to 4 in height. Then on this side, 1, 2, and 3 blocks. And on this corner block, 1, 2, 3, and 4 grey concrete. A little something like this going on. We can then join these at the top all the way, and hopefully they'll connect to the wall pretty well. Yes, they do. Okay, and then from this block, take it all the way around and add another layer of quartz going around the front and connecting to our grey concrete. I like the way that looks. Now, I'm thinking here, we're going to do 2 birch doors on the back of this block. Or something like this. We're now going to go in and grab ourselves our smoother quartz stairs. We're going to place 1 and 2. And on top of this, at a later stage, we're going to do a little glass block action. But for now, I think that looks pretty sweet. Which now means we need to fill in our roof, okay? And I'm just going to follow this pattern. So from here, I'm going to take this all the way along. And I'm going to join it to just here. A little something like so. And then at the front, I'm going to do exactly the same. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Connect it like this. that works very, very nicely, and it kind of brings all of the mansion together. And now we've got that connected. We can fill this entire section in, and because we've done the little drop down, this should all be on the exact same level as the rest of their house. See, it joins up pretty perfect, looking absolutely amazing. I think what I'm going to do up here is just place one more, like 2 little blocks at the end of this grey concrete, just so it lines up perfectly with these 2 just here. Just because I gotta do it. I can't have it kind of at a different level. You guys can leave it, but hey, it was driving me absolute bananas. So we'll get that done, and I'm gonna get the rest of this completely filled in. Bam, our roof is filled in, and this is what we have. Boys and girls, this place has transformed into something pretty cool. Now, flying on the inside, I'm gonna have this area here as our master bedroom, okay? And from this grey concrete, I'm gonna bring this another, let's see, 1, 2, and 3 blocks, leaving us 3 blocks in between here, okay? And I'm going to bring this all the way along. I'm going to do it on the other side as well, so it's not all uneven, but this one's 1 block high, okay? So you should have a white block underneath this section just here. So this is what we're kind of left with. I'm thinking we do a grey concrete, we do a little smooth quartz stair in the middle, and then on the backs of this, we'll do our trusty friend, the spruce trapdoor, all the way up until it's 3 blocks in height. Flick this down, and we should have ourselves a pretty nice looking little door entrance down into our next level of the master bedroom. Now, staircase. That is what we got to be adding next. And I think I kind of got an idea of what we're going to do. I'm going to jump to this wall just here, and we're going to remove ourselves middle block 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7 blocks of quartz, okay? And we're going to place ourselves a quartz slab going down, and we're going to do this until we reach the ground. Now, this is going to be a little bit difficult because of we don't have any windows, so we're just going to have to kind of place around, and our windows are going to go in after. I just kind of figured we'd do the windows last. I don't know why, but bam, our staircase. Very, very simple, but because it's the quartz, it kind of blends in with the rest of the walls, and I think that looks pretty nice. But now we kind of need to add a wall here because this just doesn't look too right. So let's see. Let's take our smooth quartz 1, 2, and 3 blocks, and we can just take that all the way to the ceiling. That looks a lot better. Upstairs, I'm going to place ourselves, let's see, 1, 2, 3, and 4 blocks, and take that all the way up to the ceiling, 3 blocks in height. This is what we should have from above, and this is what we should have from down below. Now, I want to switch this up a little bit, grab myself some grass blocks. We're going to go under the staircase now, remove 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, and replace these with a little grass block patch like so. Let's go and grab ourselves an oak leaf. We can grab ourselves a spruce leaf, a little, let's go with a white tulip, and some long grass. We're going to place ourselves the oak leaf. Bam. Let's do you, and spruce leaf at the back, like so. Now we can grab ourselves some glass panes, okay, and we're going to do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6, and take this all the way up until we reach the top, okay? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I like that, guys. I really do like that. So we can enter our staircase here all the way up, and this is what we're kind of greeted with. At the top just here, let's grab ourselves a quartz block, do a little something here with that, and then bring along 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. And we've got a nice little stair banister, and maybe even place oak leaves all the way along the top of this, because hey, you can never go wrong with too many oak leaves. Now here, it's a little bit weird, so we're going to have to add maybe some doors and some walls. Okay, so let's grab our quartz once more, and we're going to do 1, 2, take these up. Okay, leave a 1 block gap, a 1 and 2. Take these up, and now let's do 3 and take it all the way to the wall. Okay, and that actually aligns perfect with this window. And then let's do another 1 and 2 and take this up. Okay, so then our door entrance kind of splits the 2 wall colors in between. Let's do a quartz slab, and then we'll do some birch doors on the backs of these. Oh my god, why are you placed there? All the way over here, and bam. Oh, perfect. Now we kind of have a little bathroom maybe, and then a little guest bedroom just here, because our master bedroom is gonna be down there. Now, we need to start placing some windows, because this place is looking a little funky without those. Now, as far as this house goes, I'm going to be using white stained glass panes and normal glass panes. Now, the only thing we need to use the normal glass panes for is this 2-block window just here, because that's going to be our kitchen. Then everything else, I'm pretty sure, is just going to be white stained glass. So let's start on this middle section, okay? In between our first and second grey concrete pillars, we're going to do 1, 2, and 3, okay? We're going to leave, let's see, just a block gap and do 1, 2, and 3, and take these all the way up as well. Hitting the top, bam. We have a little, it kind of looks like a 2-block door entrance, but it's not. It is just the 1. A little something like this. Now, next to this, we can just place ourselves 1, 2, 3, and 4. Take this all the way up until we reach the top. I like that. Now jumping to this side, we're going to have another door entrance. So let's do 1, 2, and 3. Leave a block, 1, 2, and 3. And take these all the way up. And up the top here, did we place 2 birch doors? We did, so we don't really need to worry about that. All I'm going to do is fill in this window gap just here with some white stained glass. Oh, didn't mean to place you, buddy. And we're going to do a little balcony. So from this grey concrete, 1, 2, 3. Take this all the way around, okay, until we reach the grey concrete on this side. And now we have ourselves a balcony for our master suite. We can place 1 and 2 white stained glass panes above the doors, and this is what we got going on. This is looking nice. Actually, let's go ahead and place normal glass panes on this bottom side section, okay? Not on the top, just on the bottom, because I remember saying I was going to place like some bamboo just here, and if we want to see that properly, normal glass panes are probably the better option, okay? Because white stained glass, a little bit, you know, less opaque, so we can't see through it as much, but normal glass panes should do the trick, and you know, they don't look too shabby. And then, of course, this top one is going to be white stained glass. And that goes for all of the other windows, okay? These front ones are going to wrap around like a show, okay? As well as on the bottom, they're going to go all the way up. And then just around here as well, these 2 front windows are also going to be all filled in with glass panes all the way around. And I'm going to join you guys back when we have all of our windows in place. Okay, so our windows are completely filled in all the way around the build, apart from you. I actually missed those. Oh my god, I'm so dumb. But yeah, this is what we got. I'm really, really happy with how this is looking so far. I want to add a few more things to the outside, and then I think we are done. So let's see. I'm going to grab myself a iron bar, which is here. We're going to grab ourselves a white carpet, and I can't seem to put those in. Let's do a birchwood trapdoor, and then a smooth sandstone stair. And let's see here, we're going to be placing, let's do a little cut sandstone just here. Okay, that is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 1 block in away from the leaves. Bam, bam, and bam. We can then do a iron bar in the middle and a white carpet on top. Then on the ends of these, we can just flick these up with some birch trapdoors, and we have some pretty nice seating designs. Now I'm going to go and grab myself some birchwood slabs and some birchwood stairs. We're going to do a little sun lounger just here, a bam, and 1 block away on other sides as well. Giving us this. Ain't too complicated, but a little bit of simple furniture definitely makes the place look that little bit better. And I just kind of been looking at this house. I'm going to re-grab my quartz, okay, and I'm going to take this out. You guys are going to hate me for this. Let's see, another 1 and 2. We're going to take this all the way around, like so, and then we can take this all the way back, and it can join here. So it's going to overhang by 1 block at the side of the house and 2 blocks at the front. I just couldn't really like hack the front flat face. It just needed a little bit more depth, and that sets it off perfectly. Hey, come on, like, don't tell me that wasn't a good idea. I'm really, really happy with how that looks. So much better. Now we can go in and actually grab some black carpet, and I was thinking on top of all of these gray columns, we gonna be placing this, and this is gonna look really, really nice, and you'll see why in just a sec. So if I place all of this on here, a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6, and then another 6 back on this one, look. You can't tell too much, but you can still kind of see it. And I just think that adds so much more detail and depth to the build. A little bit of black, a little strip at the top, just makes all the difference. Now over here, I was thinking maybe we add some kind of fire pit. So let's do a campfire and a lantern. Let's do a lantern in the middle just here. We can then, let's see, break ourselves 1, 2, 3, and 4. 1, 2, and dig that out. So we've got a little 2x4. Let's do our campfires in the middle. And now we can go in and maybe grab ourselves some. Where are they actually at? Stone slabs. Perfect. Let's do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10 all the way around, giving us a little something like this. I like that. Then under here, we can just go in and grab ourselves some plants. I don't really mind which ones. Let's do bam, bam, and bam. Perfecto. And just here, we need something. I don't know what. So I'm just going to chuck some seeds down. Let's do some smooth quartz slabs. Let's go here. A bam. 1 block away. A bam. Okay, actually 2 blocks in the middle. And then we'll do spruce trapdoors all the way around the sides of this, flicking them up. And we should have some pretty nice armchairs just kind of chilling outside our fire pit. And boy, oh boy, does that make all the difference. Now, our last little bit on the outside is this area just here. And now I'm thinking birch slabs. We do a little 1, 2, and 3. And on this side, 1, 2, and 3. Little trapdoor either side. And that should be good enough for down here. What do you guys think? Now, the only thing left is on the back of the house. Where? I'm just going to grab ourselves, once again, the grassy blocks, and we're just going to take this. Actually, no, this can be grass blocks all the way around, because my vision for this place was kind of for it to be sat on a hillside, right? So that is kind of how I'm going to build it up on the back. Let's see. I'm just going to grab myself some little azure bluets, and we're going to grab some long grass, or tall grass, one would say. And I'm just going to place these along the back. And a little pattern like this. Bam, bam. And then we can just kind of do the same all the way along the back. Maybe mix it up with some normals. And some of these little guys in there as well. Just one of you. That's perfect. I'm just going to break these up a little bit. That was a bit too much. I like that. I'm happy with that. And then down here, I remember saying we were going to grab ourselves some bamboo. And this could look pretty cool at the end of this. And my typing is all over the place. Probably because it is. It's nearly 3 in the morning. That ain't too good now. We're just going to do bamboo all the way around here. Maybe not there, actually. On these ones at the front. And we're just going to start placing that. And that is going to look really, really nice. Now, I know it's going to grow like crazy. And I'm placing it all over the show. But from the inside, this little bamboo forest could look pretty. I'll do that. Maybe a little one here. Okay, that's cool for now. I'm going to take my leaves all the way around. All the way to the end of the plot. We can just break these dirt blocks and also replace these with some leaves. It doesn't really matter because technically you won't see these at all. I like this. And then maybe we could even go in with an oak sapling and where you'd be hiding some bone meal. And we're just going to place these. Let's do little guy here. Hopefully that'll place. Whoa, I did not mean to place a grass there. Little oak tree. And then we'll just bone meal the rest of this. And our problem is solved. Our problem is evaded. That is looking so nice. What do you guys think? That is it for the house so far. Let's take one more 360 kind of view around the place. This looks absolutely amazing, guys. I'm so happy with this. If you do want a part 2 and you want me to do the interior, make sure you leave a like. Okay, if this gets to 1,000 likes, I'll release the part 2, okay? I will be the guy to do it. I will do a full interior of this house, but we have been building for long enough, and this mansion is looking absolutely beautiful. But that is it, guys, for this video. If you did enjoy, like I said, leave a like if you want me to do the interior. 1,000 likes, people. We can do this. I know we can. Subscribe if you are new around here for content just like this. Love you all so much. Stay creative, stay positive, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye, guys.